be playing speed draw, but there's a twist. I can only draw stuff from the amazing digital circus. I think you guys know where this is gonna go. Alright, so let's just spin the wheel and see what we get for the first drawing. Hopefully we get either Jax, Pomni, or Gummy Goo, because those are like some of my favorite characters. Woo! And I guessed it! Okay, it looks like the first person we're gonna be drawing is Jax. Alright, so it looks like for the theme of this drawing, it has to be oop. Guys, I don't know what oop means. How am I supposed to make this work? I feel like with Jax, I can make something look good, right? First, we're gonna draw his ears, and I'm really hoping I can do this justice, because I'm not really good with, like, shapes. I'm really bad at drawing shapes with a mouse, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm really struggling with the hands, but we're trying our best. This is literally me being exposed for not being able to draw hands. Now we're just gonna draw his arms. His character is very, like, liquid-like. Like, you know that saying where, like, a cat's liquid? Jax is liquid. That's pretty much it. So somehow we gotta make him, like, have some bone structure. There we go. Now I'm just gonna, like, erase this so we can make the overalls. Now we're gonna draw his little, like, overall thing. I am not liking how, the hands are looking, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now, for Jax, he has like these specific eyes. They're kind of scary, honestly. Oh, nope, that was scarier. Kind of like that. And next, we gotta draw his smile. I kind of want to make it like better line art. There we go. Okay, this for Jax definitely looks interesting, but it doesn't look too bad, you know? And we're gonna just put oop here to keep it on theme. And let's get to coloring. Now, for Jax, he's like a purple color, but it's definitely like more of a lighter color. Kind of like this. And I'm gonna add a little bit more time just because I want to shade this. I mean, it's Jax, you know? I want to make it look a little good. If you guys know what Digital Circus is, who's your favorite character? Because my personal favorite character is either Jax or Gummy Goo. I like an alligator that's a gummy bear, you know? But besides that, I enjoy Jax's character. Gengo's pretty cool too. There's honestly a lot in Digital Circus that I really like. I love the animation. As someone who like wanted to get into animation before YouTube, I love like seeing animated projects, especially like from Glitch Productions. If you guys haven't watched anything from Glitch Productions, definitely recommend it. You'll likely fall in love with it. I'm pretty sure they also have like a new show, Knights of Guinevere. Personally, love Knights of Guinevere because it's Dana Terrace. So if you know, you know. Anyways, we're gonna get to the shading on this. I want to make it look really good still and kind of add that little spark to it. I think so far this looks kind of good. The ears and then the face are definitely not to my liking. Now let me just get to the coloring of his outfit. I want to make sure the overalls look pretty good. And next are his eyes. We gotta add like a little bit of depth to his eyes. And I definitely made his yellow like parts way too neon. Not the best thing, but you know what? It's still something. Does this look good, guys? I feel like this looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about this drawing. We're just gonna have to see what voting says. Okay, and it looks like we're now on to voting. What in the world is this? Is this an emoji? I think this is an emoji with like little lashes. What is that? Guys, what does oop mean? Am I just missing the concept? Because we see an emoji, and I think that's like a knife. Okay, here's mine. Personally, I think this looks good, right? That's a lot of red. Is that what oop means? Okay, and it looks like we got the final results, and I got second place. Man, by 1 point too? Nah. We're not gonna let that slide. The next round, I'm getting first place. But first, before we start the round, let's get to the wheel. I'm just gonna spin the wheel and let's see what we get here. And it looks like we got... Ooh, Bubble! Okay, Bubble I know by heart. Bubble's definitely a goofy one. If you guys don't know who Bubble is, it's pretty much, well, the bubble with like the giant tongue. And this is perfect for the theme because the theme is monster. And for this round, I'm actually gonna use the circle tool. I haven't really used the circle tool before, so this is gonna be interesting to see what happens. And you know what? I don't really know what Bubble looks like, so I'm hoping that I do this right. Like, I have an idea, but I don't really like remember all the details, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure that Bubble has these teeth marks like this, and then they got the big old eyes like right here. I think this is pretty much it for the design too. Like, Bubble's design isn't too crazy. It's pretty much just a bubble. Anyway, now let's get to the coloring, and I do want to make this like kind of transparent. I'm gonna go in with like a white and just go all the way around. There we go. And then we're just gonna clean up the edges. Draw the tongue right here. Perfect. Now let's just go in with transparency and do the shading. I do need like this white color again because I gotta go over it. Kind of like smoothing out the edges, if you know what I mean. And I feel like this is pretty good looking. Now we're gonna go in here and let's get the teeth done. Alright, next we're gonna do the tongue. And let me just detail out the mouth right here just so it's like kind of looking good. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, now that we got the tongue done, let's get to the shading of it. Oh, I don't really like that color. That's better. Now we're gonna go in with transparency and I do want to add like the extra soft touch. Almost like an airbrush tool. Although I'm pretty sure we don't have airbrush tool in this game. So we just gotta make our own almost for the details. And I mean, it kind of works out because like, does that look airbrush? It kind of looks airbrush. Okay, and it looks like this is the best we've got for now. It definitely looks more like a ghoul or like, you know the stuff from Mario? It feels like that. But we only got 40 seconds left, so I'm gonna try my best on everything here. And I do want to add like some little sparkles there. Let me draw some like little shines on the eyes too, just so it adds that extra flair. This is one of my favorite drawings so far. I did try a new technique with like the shading, and I might try that for other drawings in the future because this looks great. Like this looks like an actual print that I made in like Clip Studio Paint. So now let's just submit this and see what everyone else thinks. Okay, and it looks like for the first monster, we have this guy. And is this Mike Wazowski? It's either Mike Wazowski or the one character. What is that? Okay, not gonna lie, I do not like whenever people draw scary stuff in Speed Draw. It's terrifying for me. Anyway, we got this cute drawing here, and next is mine. This one's pretty cute, I think. Man, what? Wait, how much did I lose by? 2 points? Okay, to be fair, Mike Wazowski's pretty funny. But man, okay, you know what? Next round, I'm gonna try even harder, and I'm gonna really lock in on the shading. Okay, and it looks like for this one, we got Cain, and the theme is carrots. So somehow we gotta correlate Cain and a carrot. And not gonna lie, I don't really know how I'm gonna draw Cain, mainly because he's just like a teeth. Like he's just teeth. And I'm personally not really good at drawing teeth. So I think we're gonna make this kind of silly-like and draw him over here. I want to make this more of a goofy drawing. I don't want to go too serious on this one. Mainly because I know my abilities. And drawing Cain, like in detailed, that is not in my limit right now, especially on a mouse. Now let me just draw his character here. Can't forget the teeth. Have to draw his cane, because of course we do. I mean, his name is Cain. And I think behind him, something like he accidentally spawned a giant carrot for Jax. Like, I feel like that's the story. And he's just like, oh, what do I do with this now? Like, what do I do? Alright, so we got the carrot. And honestly, the carrot looks more like a rutabaga. Is that what it's called? For now, we'll just get to the coloring. And I can't forget his hat. I'm so curious how they, like, came up with the Digital Circus character designs. Because, like, thinking about it, these designs are pretty crazy. Like, there's some really fun designs in the show. Now, let me just go around here and color in the flooring. Do his eyes. I feel like this is a pretty cool drawing so far. So now, let's just get into the shading of it all. I'm gonna also shade the teeth of Cain. I know it's not perfect, but still like something. Anyway, let's get to shading this carrot real quick. Let me just draw the carrot, like the stem. And I feel like this is a pretty good drawing of Cain and a carrot. If I was a better artist, I could make like Cain holding the carrot. But like with the time frame, I personally can't do that. There's probably some better artists who can. And if you can do that, I'd love to see like a photo. I think that would be cool. But this is all I can do. Definitely need to go back into practicing. Anyways, let's submit this and see what everyone else thinks. First thing we got is a normal carrot, and this one's really detailed. Like, oh wait, I didn't put a shine or like the little bristles. Not bristles, but like the wrinkles. I didn't put wrinkles on my carrot. Also, what happened here? I think someone got angry about their drawing and just started scribbling, which honestly, valid crash out. Alright, so we have mine right here of Cain and a carrot. I definitely could have worked better on the carrot, but I still think it looks kind of good. This one right here, this is a crazy carrot, the airbrush, and then like one in the water too with the ripples. I don't know. I feel like that's just way too good. Okay, and next we got these carrots right here. I do wish they were shaded. Honestly, I feel like my carrot's not really gonna win. Yeah, dude, I told you this one was gonna win. Also, how did the scribbles win? Not gonna lie, feel kind of robbed, but it's okay. Hopefully the next round. Alright, for the next round, it's time to spin the wheel, and hopefully we get like Zooble or Gangle or even Pomni. Like, I wouldn't mind drawing Pomni. Ooh! Okay, now it looks like we have to draw Pomni with a popsicle. Okay, somehow I'm gonna have to make this work and make it look good. The hardest part is making it look good. Like, that's gonna be difficult. But we're gonna try our best. I think first things first, I am gonna use the circle tool because it actually is really helpful for like at least character designs. So I think I'm just gonna use it. I know it's kind of cheating almost, but like, come on. Like, let me use it once. Especially because these characters are very, like, symmetrical. I think first things, we're gonna draw her hat. And she's got, like, a little jester hat, so we gotta, like, make it look good. Now, let's just draw her hair. And her big old eyes. And she's gonna have, like, a normal popsicle. And she's gonna be like, wow, popsicle! Now, let me draw her arm. Draw the little bells on her. And I'm pretty sure for Pomni, this is pretty good looking. So let's just do the cleanup, the line art, because there is some messes in the line art here. I do want to clean it up a little bit. Let me add some like extra color and line art to the eyes. And now let's get to the coloring. I'm gonna try and start it with some of the detail parts like the arm. Gonna do this like that. And then Pomni on this side, I'm pretty sure is blue. Do I have a reference out right now? Yes, I do have a reference. I decided for this one to pull up a reference just so it's easier on me. And it definitely is because, oh boy, Pomni is not easy to draw. We also got a minute to color and shade, which is not a lot of time. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of more time for me. Mainly because I do want to make this Pomni good. I mean, Pomni's the main character. Like, come on, she's got to be a little bit good. And I haven't even gotten to like the popsicle or anything, which I know is gonna dock off points. So I gotta lock in for that at least, you know? Okay, we got the hat done. Okay, let me draw Pomni's hair. Draw her eyes. I'm pretty sure they're purple. Let's also draw the blush on her. Just so even if we don't finish, we kind of got like a little bit done with her. Now, time to shade the body. Alright, and here is the drawing of Pomni with the popsicle. I feel like this is pretty good looking. I'm gonna add in like a little bit more highlights. Just a tiny bit, like one right here. Maybe some right here. I feel like this looks good though. I'm very confident in this. Like, does it look like Pomni? Yes. Does it have a popsicle? Yes. Did I spend majority on the time on the patterns? Yes, but definitely worth it. Now it's just time to see what everyone else thinks of it. So let's submit this. And so far we got a pink popsicle, and this one like is sparkly. Honestly, would I eat a pink popsicle? Probably not. I don't really like food with coloring in it. Anyways, here is my Pomni with a popsicle. I feel like it looks good. Hopefully it makes it to like second or first place. Now we've got our third popsicle right here. This one, it looks like it's just like a red popsicle with like frosting on it. Ooh, this is like, what is it called? This is like the iconic one. Everyone else had it, but honestly, I had the chocolate fudge popsicles. Like the same brand, but the chocolate fudge ones. I don't know why. That was my childhood one. Oh, and we got first place! Let's go! Okay, I told you. See, we needed that extra time because that Pomni was gonna be amazing. And would you look at that? We got first place, but we also tied. But I'm gonna count it as first place, so ha, I'm taking that. Alright, now we only got a couple characters on the wheel, so let's see what we get. Please give me Gummy Goo. I want to draw Gummy Goo. I have the plushies of him. I have the keychains. Okay, we got Gummy Goo. So let's lock in. What can I say? It's a good day to be me. And it looks like for this one, we have to make a baby Gummy Goo. Okay. I'll try my best. How do I even make a baby Gummy Goo? Like, how do I make this look cute? I think first we're gonna start with his mouth. And honestly, I'm just gonna take reference from like a plushie of Gummy Goo. Because that's like basically a baby, right? I'm gonna draw his little back. Next, we gotta do the fedora. Add some big old eyes. And maybe like a binky. Maybe that's how we make it a baby. We give him a binky. And then we gotta give him like big old chibi eyes. And then we gotta add his spikes, because right now he's kind of spikeless. Alright, here's our baby Gummy Goo so far. Very cute. I'm definitely liking it. But we gotta get to the coloring. And the coloring is where we're locking in on. Now for the first part, his like bottom half is more green. Next I'm gonna do the yellow part, and I'm just gonna kind of draw all over. And then we're gonna fix it up after. I kind of want to make it look good first. There we go. Have the colors in place. Gummy Goo is in place. Next is the belly. And also the mouth, because it goes up to the mouth. And the final thing we gotta do is the fedora. Fedora with the little line in between. There we go. And now let's get to the coloring. Let's start with like big old blush on the cheeks. And then let's shade the like yellow parts, because we kind of need it to mesh together more. Right now it's kind of clashing. I'm gonna do the little shading method we've tried before, just to mellow it out. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go down here with a green, and I'm just gonna shade the bottom here. Kind of like dab it in. I still want to make it look good, but at the same time, I kind of want to like have it merge through colors. Now let's make it a little brighter, because we want some shine on him. Right now, he's looking pretty dull, and like Gummy Goo is not dull. Splatter in some color on his fedora. Now let's color in his binky. Ooh, 50 seconds. Okay, not a lot of time, but I feel like this looks good. Like, I'm just gonna add some shadow just so it looks like he's on the ground. But I feel like this is a good looking drawing of a baby Gummy Goo. I don't know. Comment down below what you guys think. I personally think it's kind of good. We'll just have to see what everyone else thinks, because the theme is baby, and he is an alligator. Or is he a crocodile? You know, that's a good question. I'll find that out later. Let's just get to the voting. Okay, and it looks like for the first drawing, it just says goo goo gaga. I mean, like, technically, yeah, that's what a baby, like, noise, but that's not really, like, what we want. Like, we want a drawing of Gummy Goo. That's what we want for baby. I have a feeling mine's gonna get no points, but we'll see. Is this a mermaid? Not gonna lie, this looks kind of like a mermaid, not a baby. It's still better than the first one. Oh, baby! idea. What does this baby remind me of? What, is it Stork? Or is it like the babies from Monster Inc? No, I don't remember. Ooh, this one looks good. Oh, and they also got the binky. And honestly, I think they got the binky like 10 out of 10. I think my binky looks off compared to theirs. So I'm gonna take notes from them. Okay, now let's see who the winner is. Please tell me. Oh, okay, this baby, honestly worth winning. But man, I really wanted my gummy goo to get like at least second place. You know, we've lost by 1 point, and first and second place tied, so I'll take that as a win, kind of. I don't know, I liked my gummy goo drawing, you know? Well, that's it for today's speed draw, but if you guys want to see more videos like this, then comment down below something else I can draw, because there's so many themes that I want to do, but I want to make sure that you guys like them. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!